Last part of our creation series. So we are now on letter N. Can you believe that? So N stands for nutrition. So I was gonna do this video outside, but it was getting cold. So I decided just to, come back inside and do this. So let's get started. Hi. My name is Dwayne Sue Jardineco. On behalf of the Health Ministry Department, we are thankful that you are watching tonight. So, and nutrition is a big topic. So, although we have a very short period of time for this series, what we're gonna do is after this, it doesn't mean we're gonna stop the series, but instead we are gonna focus on specific topics and do some demos and hands-on. So nutrition really is about food, and yes, it's about what you eat, because what you eat is what you are. But tonight, I'm not gonna be lecturing you on the do's and don'ts of the junk and what you shouldn't eat, but instead, let's focus on the positives. In the beginning, God gave us the best diet as possible. Today, scientists are discovering more and more amazing benefits of diet that closely resembles to the diet of Eden. By improving our nutrition, we can substantially increase disease prevention, be healthier, be happier, and be more energetic. To eat every day to survive, and so we can function well. Eating is a necessity, but to eat intelligently is an art. Yes, tonight's topic is correlated with choices. You are what you eat, you choose what you eat on a daily basis. So now it makes sense that this topic is towards the very end because it ties in, it correlates to outlook, to your choices, and also social connectedness. Let's look at how thinking positive affects on what you eat. Instead of explaining it to you, let me tell you a story instead, because stories are more meaningful, they're more relatable, and they're more fun, yes? A mill worker was 100 pounds overweight and wanted to lose weight, but he was too embarrassed to attend the nutrition classes and the group coaching that his employer was offering. So instead, he asked the presenter in her office privately if she could help him to lose weight. Needless to say, she agreed. So the first day of the coaching, this is one-on-one coaching. So she asked him if he could list down all the food that he eats on a daily basis. And sure enough, he did. So the next session, he showed him the list. And instead of criticizing him, oh, you shouldn't eat this, you shouldn't eat that, instead, she asked him to add one piece of fruit every day on his diet. So he wondered, but what about the pound of fudge I eat every day? And what about a cup of ice cream that I would eat as dessert every day? And she said, don't worry about that because it will take care of itself. So instead, focus on what you're gonna eat every day in addition to your diet. And so he did that. And so the following week again, instead, they were doing follow-up and I guess checking in, but instead again of criticizing him of the things that he's been eating, she instead asked him to add another vegetable on his diet every day. And sure enough, he said again, but what about the French fries, or what about the cheese or the butter or the so much dressing that I put on my salad? And she said again, don't worry about it. Focus on the things that you're adding to your diet. Focus on the good. And so he did. And guess what happened? By the end of 6-week coaching, he was already eating 6 servings of fruits every day and 6 servings of vegetables. He took the small steps and he didn't even realize that he was doing it because he was focusing on the positive and not the negative or the junk food that he was eating. Soon, he started changing his diet. He began adding exercise routines, and eventually he met his weight loss goals. Isn't that a lovely story? The important principle from the story is to focus on the positive. Add the positives to your life. And soon enough, the negative will be left behind because it won't have any room. As you begin looking at your diet, focus on the good that you could do. Maybe adding an apple on your daily routine or your daily food. Or perhaps drinking an extra glass of water. Or perhaps eating more cruciferous vegetables and adding one by one daily, like eating more broccoli, Brussels sprouts, kale. You see, if you focus on the positive, sometimes it gets you motivated. And wait, I take that back. Not sometimes. Yes, focus on the positive, not on the negative. The point here is to choose something to add on your diet, something that's good, instead of beating yourself up over the bad, over the junk food that you ate, over the so much sugar, over the so much fat that you ate on a daily basis. Instead, find something that you can add that you know will help your health. Research shows that if you dwell on the positive, it motivates you and it helps you to do more good things. And when you do it, you will succeed easily. So, where do you want to start with nutrition? Again, I had mentioned this before, that the simplest principle of eating healthy is going back to the basics. Meaning, if you can eat the food to its closest original form, then the healthier it is. Try not to get fooled by the latest trendy diet. Instead, look at it, examine it, evaluate what you're eating if that's what really your body needs. And if you really have a hard time deciding, James 1:5, the Bible says, if any of you lack wisdom, let him ask of God, who is the source of wisdom and understanding. So, you can start simply with doing small things. Think of the good things, think of the positive things. Philippians 4:8, remember? I would like to keep this short and sweet tonight, not because it's getting dark where I'm filming, but so you can have a time to think about this, because the next video of this Wellness Revival series is a whole new different level. We're gonna do demos and hands-on, as I have mentioned. So I would like to end it by reading Philippians 4:8. Finally, brethren, whatsoever things are true, whatsoever things are noble, whatsoever things are just, whatsoever things are pure, whatsoever things are lovely, whatsoever things are of good report, if there is any virtue, and if there is anything praiseworthy, meditate or think on these things. So let's start with that. Let's think on the positive. And remember, if you need some help, like serious help in deciding on what you're going to eat or not, James 1:5, remember, ask God. I hope this is helpful to you tonight. I will see you next time as we begin another chapter of this series.